What's going on, everybody? Look, man, it's after hours. I am not at my house, so it's a little different. Hopefully, it doesn't lag too much. But I wanted to do a quick recap of the day, some trades I've got going into tomorrow, a little bit of what I've been learning throughout trading in the last week or two. So if you guys follow me on the stock channel, you will know that man, I like some fun, risky plays, and I've learned a little bit about them. And let's just kick off, man. So it is Wednesday, about 8:15, so it is completely closed. And I played some different options than I'm used to. I'm used to playing stocks that require a pretty heavy move to the upside or the downside on the option side of things to make some money. And what I've learned through the Discord that I've joined um, is that you can actually make some hella profits off of some very small moving stocks. And when I mean small moving is stock only move 1 or 2% throughout the day that can yield 20, 40, 100% gains on options. These are stocks that I'm not normally trade because the gains on them daily are so small. Well, what I learned is that doesn't matter. And this is, like I said, this is new to me. So I'm going to share it with you. One of the stocks I've been playing is NVIDIA. And we're going to pop up here. NVIDIA has been on somewhat of a bull trend here. It did have a big run up from 709 up to around 750 or so. Well, if you had bought an option chart somewhere in this area here, and you were still holding it for this one, you'd be worth. Look, those stocks are hella big. So if you like a 710 strike weeks ago, hell, not even 2 weeks ago, honestly, but that this is only a few days ago. At a options contract, we worth about $6,000 per contract, and let me be clear that it did not cost that much when you would have bought it. So the run on that is pretty immense. Now, it is obviously a big gain from where it started. But in these small options here, the only moves 1.5% of the day is yielding big gains on contracts that aren't that expensive in the market. We're talking sub $500 contracts, maybe even less than that, sub $250 contracts. So I've been playing these, and NVIDIA is on a solid uptrend. They have a pullback. No lie. I held through the back on my calls. So, you gotta do them risky. On these, you're gonna want to get in and out fairly quickly. You're not gonna want to hold it forever. Unless you're playing in the end of this week expiration, you want to get them pretty quick, usually day trades. You can hold them, but the theta is going to murk your account if you're not careful. If it doesn't run up significantly, you're going to get murdered by theta. I do think NVIDIA to the upside potential to hit that $780 to $800 range before the split, which is not for 3 weeks. Time before the stock splits. So NVIDIA to the upside for sure. Be careful though. Don't look going into tomorrow is Thursday. If you're going to play any kind of options trade tomorrow, you're going to need to be in and out of it tomorrow. So if you're not a pattern trader, you don't have any days left in your account, definitely buy something that expires next week so you can hold it. It'd be risky. I did buy a call. I rotated a call, so I had 755 strikes on NVIDIA expiring Friday. They were positive today. I did sell them for less than I could have if I sold at the beginning of the day, but I still made money on the contract, and I ended up buying a 775 straight for next week. Just kind of rolled it out, and we'll see where that one goes tomorrow. Right now, NVIDIA is trading minus 0.1%. Going into tomorrow, not the end of the world. I think tomorrow to have it spike up in the opening again and just have a continuously slow trend up. It's done really well. Moving on, let's talk about this one. I'm going to get, I'd make this own video usually, but I'm just going to throw it anyway. AMC. AMC doing exactly what I predict it will do for quite some time until it falls. Just trade within this box. This little box here is a $10 box, right? It's a $10 bag of goodies. And what this is going to do is going to bleed these options chain into dirt. That's what it's going to do. I believe that's their play. I believe their play is to keep the stock in this range and bleed options. We know they're not going to be able to short it back to $12. It's not going to happen. Highly unlikely it's going to happen. It'll probably eventually get back down to the 20s. It'll never touch 12. But I also don't see any of the rumors that we see on YouTube day in, day out. I'm just going to just YouTube right now and tell you what I saw today. It was frustrating. Honestly frustrating. Oh, let's see. Hedgie's doing this, plan revealed. No plan revealed. No revealed plan. Nobody knows what they're talking about. Right? This is a speculation. It's clickbait. Let's scroll down. Let's find another one. Shouldn't be difficult. And a channel that I don't follow a lot of these guys on. But it shouldn't be too difficult here. Just to find some other clickbaits. Automatic calls incoming. Collateral crisis. Not happening. What else we got here? What's new? FINRA confirms AMC numbers are off. Yep, well, duh. Knew that. Still don't know what the numbers are. They're just not correct. Price predictions, AMC Moon. We can read comments on it. Comments are silly as well as far as people holding it. I think AMC will continue to trade within the pattern. It's exciting because 10 to 15% up is exciting to get going. Any small drop is going to be good news somehow. It's good news for them. I get it. I know all that. Other stocks are selling off. They freak out. Apes don't care. See this as being good. Higher highs, higher lows. It's really not making any higher highs lately. It is just making higher lows. 72.62. It's going to beat that to be a higher high. Let's be honest. It's not getting up there. It's 50, 30, not terrible, but it's not amazing. Not amazing if you're expecting it to go to 1,000. So, AMC, I don't trade it. I'm out of it. If it does start to short squeeze, I will grab something on the way up, and we will sell it on the way up. We are not going to play this game for the dirt. Lose our money. Not going to happen. Arcimoto had a hell of a run, 10% up. If playing EV stocks, they had a pretty good run today. I've been playing Boeing calls. The Discord is calling Boeing. Boeing going into tomorrow is looking super strong. Look at this is our daily chart here. We're definitely on an uptrend. Even though these 2 days are red, they're still red to the upside of this downward movement here. And Boeing stock that only has to move a very small percentage for your option plays to be in the money. It can move 0.5%, 0.75%, and your options can actually go up 20-30%. So keep Boeing in your on your watch list, man. It's definitely joined mine. Run up from 241 to 244 on the chart, 30-minute chart. This looks great. If this was AMC, that would be $90 on that kind of run. But here it's only $4. Hell, just under $4. But that options play would be so damn profitable if you get that. And you keep in mind at 1% is $2.40, so it's really less than a 2.5% run. It doesn't have crazy numbers. 1A is pretty movement in the after hours, and going into tomorrow, I think it also looks strong. We'll just see how it plays out. I did buy a call out on new expiring next week. I bought a $10 strike on that, and that's already 10.10, which is I think my break even is at 10 for that. So tomorrow, if Canoo continues it to run up, which is pretty nice, EV sector, this reverse head and shoulder continues. Could see 20, 30. Kind of what we're looking for to get it back new. Let's move on down the list. Clover has some pretty volatile ups and downs. I'm not playing Clover because it's just too risky. I don't like the ones that move up 10% and then drop 15%. I'm kind of starting to away from those a little bit. Wish is still on the list. I'm thinking it's going to go way back up like it did. I don't quite see it happening. However, it is holding level here in the $13 range. We could see a gap up a little bit. I am pretty impressed that it did not gap back down to $12. I didn't make any puts on it, but I definitely think that there's going to be a pretty good amount of people playing puts on it. So we could actually look at that. Show me They don't show us on week interest today. Yes, there we go. Let's look at puts for Wish. Quite a few right here, the $11 range. It's not bad. Let's look at the calls. So many calls, 13.5. I've got my call 12.5 right there, which is still a decent amount. So people are still bullish on Wish. They're still holding them through the week. And I'm going to wait and see what happens. Last week, all week to get a run up. So it could happen again. Let's look down here at DocuSign. DocuSign bled out pretty bad today. Not gonna lie. I got in DocuSign early. 79 was nice. Then it ended up coming down. Closed down at 274.80. A little bit up after hours, 275.75. I need to see DocuSign open up in the 280s tomorrow. 280s will make my play worthwhile. But again, these are stocks that don't have to move far in the scheme of things to print money. Doge doing decent. Doge is up almost 24 cents. Let's move on down the list here of other things I'm watching. GSAT had a heck of a run. A couple days in a row, right? Rocking it up. They're $2, 205, 26, and they're still setting a price target at GSAT at 350. I did pick up options on GSAT. I picked up the dollar strike price. I believe on that one, 50 cent strike price on that July 21st. So let's see how that plays out. I picked the ones that are closer to money so that they don't lose value quite so quickly. But those have plenty of time. So if that squeezes or even makes anywhere near the $3 range, which is pretty high up there, those call options will print really well. Let's move on down here. I didn't play Geo anymore. And these guys, Nugget, Cost, Lemonade, Laser. What's we got here? Microvision steadily going back down from that run up like it always does. Microvision is real good at giving up those gains. See if Microvision actually does retrace back down to that $13 mark. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. We'll just wait and see what happens with that. We already covered NVIDIA. All right, PayPal made my radar after watching a couple of the guys in the Discord call out the call options for it and print pretty good. They did a PayPal swing yesterday. I didn't partake in that one, but I did partake in it today. I bought it right down here after the dip, and the ride. Oh, sorry, just dropped my mobile device. Sorry about that. Second, I can't reach. And the dog's over here. But let's look for PayPal to hit 290 tomorrow. That would be a phenomenal play if PayPal hits 290. The call options I have on it are already 40% going to tomorrow. So I expect to play pretty well. PayPal, keep in mind, it didn't move a whole lot. We're talking about a move here. Keep on going down. Plug. I still have Plug puts. Do expect Plug to fill the gap by the end of the week. Do not think it will continue up. That is my personal opinion. I know it has been way up before and it is trending up, and EV stock is doing quite well at the moment. See Plug giving it up. I see it coming back at least 31, but we'll see. Could prove me wrong. It wouldn't be the first time. SPY. Tear. I really wish I would have played SPY to the upside yesterday. Kept it. That was a glorious trade. Somehow the suckers hit 425 recently, which is high. Well, 50 week high at least. And I bought SPY calls. Let's see if those play out. I bought them, unfortunately, right here before it decided it was going to go straight into the dirt before the market closed. It's fantastic. Oh, I lost myself here on my. There we go. Alrighty. So let's see SPY up. It's already rebounding after hours, 0.13%, 423.11. But of course, I did get like 423, probably 60 or 50, something like that. It was tied up, and then something happened with banks, and everything kind of hit the bed. Outside of that, we move down just a little bit more. And snap calls, bro. They called out a snap call, a 65 price call Friday. That sucker printed like 100%. Snap had a run up to 5.4%. It's up 2.2 hours. We'll see where that ends going into market open, but I did grab a snap call option for next week. Right there. That's a 66.5 strike price, so that won't be in the money too tomorrow. Outside of that, I think anything below that line at the moment. One that I probably should is Upstart, because I do like Upstart. Space had a good run. Workhorse had a good run. There was a bunch of stocks that had a good run. Fubo, like Fubo, freaking massive uptrend here, which on an option play for a day trade would have turned out pretty well. So going tomorrow, that's what we've got going on. I hope to see you guys there. I guess my kid's coming home in the morning, so I'm going to be there live streaming it for the opening bell. And other than that, leave some comments. Let me know what you're playing, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.